This video is brought to you by Fiverr. The link to the product is in the description.
We are Fiverr, a marketplace of incredible freelance talent, like these people. And this guy. This guy, he helps hundreds of clients solve their graphic design needs. But this guy's not just a graphic designer, he's a photographer and an analog film shooter. In fact, he's thinking about getting into photo editing. You're doing great, buddy, but you could be doing better. Meet Learn from Fiverr, a platform of on-demand courses specifically created to meet your professional needs, featuring professional instructors, industry experts, and doers. And just like Fiverr, Learn is simple to use. Select a course, watch, and learn. Practice with exercises and quizzes, and prove your knowledge with a test. Then, receive this cool badge. And what's even cooler, you can immediately transform your new skills into money and improve your marketplace ranking. Because with Learn from Fiverr, once you learn more, you can earn more.
Hi guys, just a daily reminder that I ain't never seen a man that I fucking need, bitch. You're all replaceable, don't ever get too comfortable, and don't ever think otherwise. You're a guest in this household, and you can be kicked out just as quickly as you were welcomed in.
Women.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Nothing really besides do a one-night stand and become pregnant 1 month later.
She belongs to the streets.
What happened to the baby?
He's at home with my mom right now.
You know how I know the bar is set so low for men? Because when you're hooking up with someone new for the first time and they pull out a condom, the first thing that pops into your mind is, oh my god, I think he respects me.
The bar I set for men is so low that when he texts me out of the blue so he can use me again, I get happy because he's choosing to use me again.
Yeah! The bar I set for men is so low that when he offers to pay for my plan B, I think he's a gentleman.
Yeah!
The bar I set for men is so low that when he told me he fucked his ex and his best friend, I said thank you for being honest.
Yay! The bar I set for men is so low that when he comes to pick me up for a date and he actually knocks on the door, I'm ready to propose. Yay!
The bar I set for men is so low that when he told me he didn't want to see me again, I was happy at least he didn't ghost me.
Yay!
The bar I set for men is so low that when he picks me up before midnight, I think he's being wholesome.
Yay!
I already know they're gonna call me a pick me or whatever, but expecting somebody that makes the exact same amount as you do and has the exact same bills as you do to do all this big, extravagant fairy tale stuff for you that you can't afford yourself is pure delusion.
First off, a 10, because personality is everything and I'm that bitch.
Oh, you're beautiful.
A 10. 10. 10. Right now, an 11. 10. 10. Hey! 10.
I love my husband. I really, really do. Truly, I do. But when it comes to lust, I crave BBC.
You gotta dig her fucking guts out till she motherfucking busts!
If we're to compare the two, I mean, my husband, he's a little shorter. Not really more so my type. At the end of the day, my husband, he did win. I'll give him that. But I've come to realize going throughout life that a woman needs a beta male simp provider in her life. When I see an alpha, it's different energy. It's almost you can't shy away from it. It's alarming, star-striking. I can't even use words. Simp patty cakes, alpha daddy rakes. Take it as you will.
Wow. Simp patty cakes, alpha daddy rakes. I've never heard anything like that. That's more catchy than my phrase, alpha seed, beta need. Understand this about women. They need two types of guys. And more often than not, they can't get both in one. So they need that beta male, that provider, that guy who's going to be there for them, love them unconditionally, look past their flaws, not judge them, give them a house, a car, the big diamond ring, and just give them the world. He usually can't get women on a consistent basis. Women understand this. Then they need that alpha male, the dude who has great genetics, who's probably over 6 feet tall, great jawline, who has that athletic build, who can lay it down in the bedroom, who's a player. A lot of women want him. But that type of guy, the alpha male, he doesn't have to pay to play like the beta male does. So a lot of men, they get married to these women. They think, oh, I found the perfect woman. No, your woman doesn't really love you unconditionally like that alpha male. See, that alpha male, he gets love just for who he is. But that guy who's married, for the most part, that beta male, the guy's in a long-term relationship, he has to do a lot of different things. He has to meet all these different checklists. I know it's messed up. It's crazy, but she's speaking 100% facts. I've been telling you this for years. Alpha seed, beta need. So if you're the type of guy who's in a relationship with a woman, you feel like you're doing a whole bunch of stuff, or she's told you about her ex-boyfriends who abused her, who cheated on her, who didn't do anything for her, but they got the smash for free, and here you are rolling the red carpet out, giving her flowers, doing all this stuff for her. Trust me, she sees you as that beta male. She's not going to tell you, but she knows that you're the secure guy. You won't cheat on her. You're going to love her. You're going to meet the family. You're going to do all these different things for her, because deep down, she knows you're no threat to leave. You're not the alpha male that she truly desires. And she will still lust after him. She will still desire that alpha male. And oftentimes she'll cheat with that type of guy, even if she's in a happy, committed relationship.
Why is dating so much more difficult than it was 10, 15 years ago? 10, 15 years ago, from what I remember, it was much easier because women didn't have all these options. If they met a charismatic, charming, good-looking man, that's all they had. They didn't have social media. They didn't have dating apps. But now, all these simps, all these guys are flooding into a woman's DMs. They have dating apps. Women have unlimited validation. They don't know who to choose from now. It's the option paradigm. The more options that you have to choose from, the harder it is to make a decision. If you had 20 flavors of ice cream to pick from compared to only 3, it is much easier to choose from those 3 flavors. You're not thinking as much, okay? With 20 flavors, it makes it much harder. So just because you have more options, it doesn't mean it's better. This is what's happening with women today.
What's your high school or college confession?
I'm a whore.
That's it? That's it?
That's it. So, scrolling on TikTok this morning, honey, it seemed like every other video is a man saying he tired of y'all bitches, he getting his passport ready, and he going to another country so he can get him a woman. I done told y'all bitches, when I was in Jamaica last week, honey, every other couple was a black man with a different race of woman, Spanish, Asian, white, girl. Honey, please, y'all better focus on the right shit. Y'all better start taking care of your man, because honey, they are leaving and leaving y'all asses in the dirt. Y'all keep focusing on these wigs and these BBLs and all this other goddamn bullshit instead of focusing on taking care of your man and making sure he's pleased and happy.
We never forget to mention how awful men treat women nowadays, but how about women treating men like shit? We never talk about how men are used, abused, and treated poorly. There's a percentage of women nowadays that are just the worst. Nowadays, you give a woman a finger, she takes the entire hand. And before you decide on attacking me through these comments section, please just understand that I'm not talking about all women. Whatever you give her is never enough. And just like women, it's always the good men that get screwed over. 4 out of 5 women do not respect their man when he chooses to provide for her and care for her. 3 out of 5 women begin to lose respect for their man once he begins to do everything for her. Dear men, once you begin to feel your woman is losing interest, respect, or love towards you, that's when you start to back off. Dear men, once you begin to feel that you're doing too much for your woman, you probably are. Once you begin to feel your woman is being unappreciative, do less. The moment you begin to feel that your woman does not care is the moment she doesn't. Now, don't get me wrong, we're all human and we all make mistakes and we all say stupid things, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being disrespected once you respect your woman, about being treated poorly when you provide for your woman, about being treated like you are nothing when you treat your woman like she is everything to you.
So I met this chick last Friday, right? She's 23 years old. You know, as I'm vetting her, I was like, how many bodies you got, right? So she says, when I turned 18, I got on Tinder and caught 45. Now that's not in a year. She didn't specify a year, a summer, a week, months, none of that. Just, I caught 45 at 18, bro. So, like, I don't know, but the funny thing about it though is that, like, she's now in the epiphany phase where she realizes that shit's not the move. But I told her like, yo, it might be too late, you know? And man, y'all be safe out here, my brothers.
I was just trying to film my set in a new gym, and then this happened.